The Mavericks taking on the Nuggets. For Dallas, the goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor, continuing to build their chemistry and connection, the unspoken bond that yields victory. Nuggets, Mavs. Tip-off coming right up. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for the Mavericks, in its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
And the basket by Gordon.
Well, you can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
Gafford passes to Davis. Fade away. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Gordon with a screen on Irving. Murray, good.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Irving kicks to Davis. Back to Irving. Over Murray. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. And Gafford throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Launches a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Here's Irving following the score by Jamal Murray from past the arc. Irving misses. Denver in the lead. Now Gordon. The shot from the low post is good. Gordon's got 5.
And Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
Here's Irving. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. He has 7.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You've got to be up on him or he'll pull up on a dime.
To the middle, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
Here's Irving, up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Pass to Brown. The tray, good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Murray, good.
Boy, Murray not only is strong, but he's got really good speed, too, and that gets him by the defense past the contact.
Outside, Davis. Here's Flagg. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's Flagg missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Flagg with it. Covered by Johnson. Davis with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Flagg with it. Well guarded by Murray. Here's Irving. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. P.J. Washington comes in for Davis. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Flagg. And it's Russell in for Irving. Mavericks trail by 5. This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
Now here's Hardaway after D'Angelo Russell's miss. Hardaway against Thompson. Hardaway dishes to Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Brown. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
And that one's good. Russell.
He was free to fire at his leisure there. Not much resistance.
59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he gets the bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Brown knew exactly what he wanted to do in there and finished inside.
And here's Russell. On the wing, Thompson. A 3-pointer, no good. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
The kick out to Brown. Watson for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
Brown is a willing and able passer who typically makes the right play.
A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Got it from 16 feet.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Brown. Outside Hardaway. Up in time. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's Denver going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Christie is out there with Russell, and it's Washington in its small forward. Russell with the bucket.
Boy, fantastic job that time cashing in from the mid-range by Russell. He understands when to pick his spots from the mid-range area.
Now here's Brown. Watson the screen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. And the first one drops.
Bruce Brown is just one of those guys that can fill just about any role they need him to. Tremendous versatility.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Brown against Russell. Pass to Davis. Shoots the 3. Bucket! Davis for 3.
At least you need to honor Davis's three-point shot because he can make those.
And to the sideline we go. Let's catch you up on the story about Cam Johnson. What's the status, Allie?
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Denver. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play, so we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
Allie, thank you for the update.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Back to you, Kevin.
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Williams, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Williams. Fades back. And it's Davis missing. Denver leading by 13. Mark, there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
Denver's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And here's Brown outside. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist.
Finding the sweet spot in the corner. Brown was looking for that one.
Williams passes to Lively. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Davis. Over Watson. And it's Davis missing.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Here's Brown. Now Valanciunas. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now here is Davis. It's Williams, high post. Can they get it? He doesn't hit that one. Nice deep from Valanciunas. Murray outside. Shoots from the elbow, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. White comes in for Washington. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Irving subbed in for Williams. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Hardaway. And Christian Brown subbed in for Bruce Brown. From deep, Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jokic has got 8.
And Jokic provides shooting for this team. He's the definition of a stretch 5.
Here's flag, covered by Johnson. And it's Davis missing. The Nuggets leading by 21. Johnson kicks to Murray. Again, the Nuggets score.
This is one of those nights where Murray was just determined to take over, and he's carried through with that determination.
And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Thompson with the bucket.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Gafford. Jokic with the bucket. He's got 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Davis. 8 points for him. Basket good. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
There's so many ways Davis can beat you on the interior. Defenders always on their heels when he is attacking.
Murray from deep three-point territory. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Thompson looking for an opening. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And a wide open look for flag. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Davis playing big. Love to see that. Creating extra scoring opportunities as a result.
Mavericks making a switch here. Washington's checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Murray. Brown with the bounce pass. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 6.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Irving. Back to Gafford. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brown.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Shot clock at 6. Here's flag. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Launches it. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And what you love about Cooper Flag, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this.
Well-rounded, that's the term you saw all over Flag's scouting reports. Everyone was attracted to a guy who looks like he is capable of doing it all and doing it at an NBA level with the proper development.
Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Gafford.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
The corner three by Kyrie has a nice ring to it.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Brown the pass to Johnson. Back to Brown. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Brown. Brown's got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So out there for the Nuggets right now, out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic, and it's Murray in at the point guard position.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere, and the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Irving with the ball, out guarded by Murray. Brown with it. Pass to Gordon. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And on the way from Irving for 3, Dallas again missing.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Again, Irving missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving, and he said, quote, "Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game, and with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well." Back to you guys.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. Irving. And he lays it straight in. Irving's got 16.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Here's Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And Jokic throws it down.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
The Mavericks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Davis against Gordon. Pass to Flag. Shot clock at 5. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 7.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Murray for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Irving from long range. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 19 points.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, and you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
You know, so much turmoil. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original person.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Murray kicks to Gordon. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Thompson for the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. High post Johnson. Davis is there. And Jokic throws it down.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Brown is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Davis finds Gafford. Now here's Irving. He's covered by Murray. Davis with a screen on Brown. To the inside. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Selfless play from Flag. If your shot isn't there off the action, you have to give it up.
The deep 3 from Murray. Rebounded by Gafford. For Dallas, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Gafford is screen on Brown. Here's Flag. Misses the 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Outside, Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence. An efficient three-point shooter in college. That clearly hasn't changed for Flag.
Denver calls timeout. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Pickett, and he hits the jump shot. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Beyond the arc, Valanciunas grabs the board. Denver's shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Right block shot, and Denver again with the bucket.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Christie, it's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Even in close to the hoop. That's a tough one to drain when the defense is that stifling.
Brown finds Watson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Pickett. Trains it from beyond the arc. Pickett's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Brown with the bucket. Brown's got 11.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
And here's Washington outside. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. D'Angelo Russell out there with Max Christie. And it's Washington in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Brown locked in and concentrating well there, getting that 3 to fall.
Russell inside, Brown on him. And Davis gets it to go.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Brown with it, picked up by Davis. Out to Hardaway. Watson for 3. The shot, no good. Dallas shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Russell, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Good on the triple.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball. Now, here is Russell.
outside, Davis. Clock at 4. And it's Tyson with the rebound. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Outside Hardaway. From the arc. Kept alive. Pass to Tyson. Goes back up. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Brown is a physical player, so he's not going to be bothered by contact or having to play through contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Denver's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Najee passes to Hardaway. And Davis sends it back.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
And it's Washington missing. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Irving's got 21 in the game.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Brown. Sweet little floater.
You know, Brown has one of the softest touches in the league with the floater.
Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Left side, Davis. To the right side. Lively finds Washington. That 3 off the mark. Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Brown outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Flag comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Klay Thompson in for Max Christie. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Flag. Got a piece of it. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Flag. Hardaway against Irving. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Pass to Flag. Valanciunas against Gafford. Dallas moving it around. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Nuggets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Unloads. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Thompson. Irving against Brown. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Out to Hardaway. And here's Brown outside. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And when it comes to Brown's jump shot, it's all about finding consistency.
Davis with it. Watson's there. That's tipped. Jones looking for an opening for three. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Denver calls timeout. They're up by 46. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Jamal Murray.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jamal Murray.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Irving attacking, banked in off the glass.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Murray for three. And Davis pulls it down. Just a single rebound away from a double-double.
Yeah, you know, he has been unrelenting. Hard to match his intensity.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
No fault with the defense there. Sometimes Irving is just too much and too good, even from in close.
Floats a runner, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game.